Most people believe the Cold War ended in 1991, that when the Soviet Union collapsed, the world finally moved on. But what if the Cold War never actually ended? What if it simply changed its weapons, changed its language, and changed its battlefield? Today, wars are no longer always fought with tanks and soldiers. They are fought with currencies, sanctions, technology, information, and influence. And whether you live in America, Europe, Asia, or the Middle East, your life is still shaped by decisions made during a war that officially ended decades ago. This is not a story about the past, this is a story about now. The Cold War was never just about the United States versus the Soviet Union. At its core, it was a battle between two visions of how the world should be organized. On one side stood capitalism, built on private ownership, markets, and individual power. On the other side stood communism, built on state control, collective ownership, and centralized authority. But this war was different from all wars before it. The two superpowers understood that a direct conflict could destroy humanity itself. So instead of open battlefields, they turned the entire planet into a chessboard. Every country, every government, every revolution became a possible move. During the Cold War, nations were rarely allowed to remain neutral. Countries were pushed, pressured, or persuaded to choose a side. Aid, weapons, loans, and political support were given, but never for free. In exchange, loyalty was expected. This is how the world was divided into spheres of influence. Not officially, not on paper, but through power, fear, and dependency. Even after the Cold War supposedly ended, these divisions never disappeared. They simply became invisible. The alliances formed during that era still define who trades with who supports whom, and who is treated as a threat. When open war became too dangerous, power found new weapons. Economic systems replaced military invasions. Sanctions replaced bombs. Debt replaced occupation. The Cold War taught superpowers that controlling money, trade, and resources could be more effective than controlling territory. Today, nations can be weakened without firing a single shot. Currencies can collapse. Industries can be strangled. Entire populations can suffer all without declaring war. This is Cold War strategy, updated for the modern age. During the Cold War, propaganda was everywhere. Radio, newspaper, posters, all designed to shape belief. Today, the battlefield has expanded beyond imagination. Social media, news algorithms, targeted information, these are the new tools of influence. Public opinion can be guided, divisions can be amplified, trust can be broken, and societies can be polarized from within. No invasion is required when people begin fighting each other. The Cold War did not end because the system it created were too powerful to disappear. Institutions, alliances, intelligence networks, and military doctrines were built to last for generations. New enemies replaced old ones. New conflicts replaced old fronts. But the logic remained the same. Control influence, maintain dominance, prevent rivals from rising. The world you live in today is not post-Cold War. It is Cold War evolving. Understanding the Cold War is not about history exams or old documentaries. It is about understanding the invisible forces shaping your reality. Why some countries prosper while others struggle. Why conflicts repeat themselves. Why power rarely looks like power anymore. The Cold War taught the world that control does not need noise. It only needs systems. The Cold War never ended. It simply learned how to hide. And the more you understand it, the harder it becomes to control you. Thank you.